Reggae Review with Chris Rich.
Now let us leave off of Jamaica right now. Me give you enough about this. Well, and everybody know them history there, and it's not everything good for eat, good for talk. Me tell you too far.
This man has so much stories. Some of them will make you crack up, some of them make you shake your head. Dealing with Mikey JARRETT, a man who is real, and him not bite him tongue. Not much anyway. And you have to respect him for that.
It is real. It's like taking shit off of cotton real.
Alright, well, let's migrate to your time in the US. On the phone with me, I have the icon of New York reggae music. I won't even locate him just in New York. This man has made such a great influence worldwide, globally. Them used to call him Mr. Sadat. Not the Sadat from the Middle East, but then he blew up into the Mack Daddy. Welcome to Reggae Review, Mikey JARRETT. How are you?
Respect, greetings each and every one. This is the original Mack Daddy, Mikey JARRETT, Mr. Excitement. Come to America from 1970, and from that time I landed 2 days in America, me and my brother Lady JARRETT. Come here as a youth, me and my mother come to my father. Saying, first place me land in a Brooklyn is a place called Clinton Hill.
Alright, well, let's migrate to your time in the US. Your first try at being a entertainer. Where did that happen and how did that happen?
Brethren, me and my brother come here and he was a selector.
For what?
Right? No, him used to collect music from day one. Lady. Saying?
So I assume Miss Chin record shop. Chin Randy was the closest one to you?
Yeah, well, we can't talk about Chin Randy stuff.
Yeah, you know, being a record collector, yeah, he would go there.
There was Chin Randy's in Brooklyn,
yeah,
as the outstanding place, and there was also Keith's record, another one called Soul Haven. Yeah, right at Utica there, so round the corner, Sterling there, so. Saying, okay, now, how me start is when me leave go to Bushwick, right?
Bushwick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, I do friends see me, you know, go to Bushwick, you know. I was from Clinton Hill, Williamsburg, where I go to school, Eastern District. Saying, that's where I playing soccer, where you call football, where me and the great movie star, Welcome Back Carter, the Sweathags, had a confrontation on the field.
Did you?
In a Williamsburg, Brooklyn, Marcy Avenue and Keep Street, right? When we go there in the early days, due to me Jamaica secondary school, when we go there and the little test them when they give me fly through that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, regular arithmetic what them call algebra, you will run through that.
Yeah, back in them days, them tend to put you a step or two grades back. You just burn through them things fast. Them realize them a mistake.
You know what's my problem now? The Spanish people, no disrespect.
Puerto Ricans at the time was the more...
Alright. You know what? Them used to come, them and the Black American, them, and them would see in a school with a lunch tray, and them grab up your little milk, drink it, crush it, throw it at the thing, and spit in the rest of your food.
That's about bullying.
Yeah, man.
The so-called banana boat child, them used to pick on.
Oh, alright. Saying, yeah, them call you banana boat, man. Them call you curry monkey eating all type of things. Saying, so it's so much.
So much things you got through.
You know, when I play soccer, you know, Travolta, you know, Italian, you know. And said, Jamaican kid, pass me the ball. Saying, them time that was 3 Jamaican up on the team. Saying, but me pass the ball, get my next brethren. Saying, and then him call me a fangolo. You know what fangolo in Italian is?
No.
F you.
Oh, okay. Your teammate had issues with not only your color, but I guess your ethnicity, your nationality in this case.
Yeah, man. Saying, and you know something? I never knew he was a famous until when him in the movie.
Then you recognize him.
I said, oh shit, I'm a schoolmate that.
Yeah.
You know, millionaire, I have nothing to do, I not diss him, I not use him name for no props, but been there, done that.
Well, you are fame in your own right, so worldwide fame also. You don't need no props, Mikey. Mikey,
Okay.
your brother going into the musical direction. Your brother was a selector. Where did he play around Brooklyn? Private parties or paid dances?
We have one little sound in the basement, you know, a Bushwick, you know.
One turntable them time there?
Yeah, and he used to call himself the Conqueror. Them time they only play a Dennis Brown. I am the Conqueror, alright. So there I was, you're trying to conquer me. That was the sound clash.
Reggae Review, where you get real talk, real people, real things. I am talking to the Mack Daddy, New York icon, reggae star and artist, the indomitable Mikey Jarrett.
Yeah, man. You see,
You are talking about now you are in the USA, Brooklyn, New York. What are the early influences to get you behind the mic or on stage?
alright, now I could talk about early days when me used to DJ a sound named Jawawa in our house. We used to just go make cassette. Those days you just go make a cassette and your friend run it off and him go out there go distribute it to make a hustling, right? Then me start with Son, Sebastian, Junior, when me carry Cornell, Chin in my basement and we are keep party. So
How did that come about? You're being a member of that sound system.
alright, you see, when you just come here as a youth, you have people where you and them come from Trenchtown where you grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come here, you know, so well, alright, or I'm your call my brethren, saying Winston, I'm your call Bonnie, I'm your call, oh, and then there was some young females, a sister who was there from early days. So you see, true, them female Jamaican woman saying, because here we go now, even before me have any Jamaican woman in America, you know, saying, me have an American girl, you know, saying, where me used to there, in the bed style the way I talk about now, saying that there was many parks, but meet her, she was from the south. I used to look for her. She named Hazel in Brooklyn. You know, a girl there on Big Sunday, you know, she give a grilled cheese sandwich.
I won't even touch that. The culture different.
So that's why when we do all a song call, you know, long after now leave me yardy. To go live with a Yankee, it was a controversial song. But it was the roots, you know. Because when you start back up on your original people, because my mother always did it for me, you know, because I never live with no girl, you know. No got me yard, my mother cook my food. You know what I mean? With our Bushwick, Art Street, 548 Art Street between Bushwick and Evergreen. Saying my father.
You don't forget your address them, do you?
In your great future, you can't forget your past, you know, King.
Okay, love that.
Saying, and this story is only because of you, because anybody else, they might have to have some enough money. Because, but you see, true, me have love for the music and the culture. It was the money because from there, me always open doors and help everybody.
My thing about that, and you said the right thing, you have love for the music. Music is like a woman to me. You have to love her, because she not going to love you back if you don't love her. Genuinely love her.
Yeah, man. Brother, you hear me? I got through hell and powder house, you know, to fight for this music, you know. What some man I tell you about, no disrespect to Cool Earth in the Bronx, who start the break with hip-hop. But what about me? Who start the shit from 1971? Who been abused by these people of my own complexion because, yo, we are one, but them a fight we. Saying, them call we all type of name, brother. Them treat we all type of way, brother. Saying, and, yo, brother, we get a whole heap of fight, you know.
But you know, Mikey, they might put the fire under you. Don't let the scar be how you determine yourself. Let it be a shield.
Yeah, man. Yo, so much things, you know.
Well, let's talk about some of the things that brought you to this point. Word association. If I say Papa Moke, you say...
Yeah, man. Papa Moke now. Papa Mock is from Jersey, and I was going to Jersey because I have my children, them who born in a both side of Jersey, Pattison and East Orange. See? Now, before I bring my brother to the sound, Ken Williams used to keep Sound Clash for a trophy.
What year are you talking about?
When I meet Mock, it was, all right, let me tell you to be exact, 77, okay, all right, me start going Mock from 1978, yeah, because when I'm a youth, born them time.
How does that tie into Papa Mock times?
Yeah, me I tell you about Papa Mock now.
Mm-hmm.
We used to take the bus and the train and go take care of my daughter. See? Yeah, night time, I go feed her, babysit her, get up, catch back the bus, come back to New York, I work. See? One night, a dancer keep and me happen to go at the dance with the Clash today. Them time they have Mock, you have a sound named Jam Tone with Jeff Sarge.
Mm-hmm. Radio personality Jeff Sarge.
Yeah, from Jersey. Saying, so Mock in a competition with other sound, right? Me gonna know round him and I tell him which tune for draw. So when I start telling him for draw this, draw that, and help him win the Clash and get the trophy. And him say, yo, thank you, Give me a link. I'm say, no problem, King. Me I come back to Brooklyn and I go link him at Jersey. Me and my brother, I will go to Pattison. So my brother come now as a selector, saying, for Mock sound. Because my brother have only per record. So we start add more to Mock. And as you know, them time there, Mock never get gigantic yet. So me start DJ the sound and my brother select the sound. Now the technician will come in after and start make amplifier and help out everybody was Stagger. Stagger is King Tubby's little brother.
What was he using at the time? Tube amp?
Him start with tube amps, KT. That means say you have to plug that in, hold on and
warm it up.
When them things they get hot,
Mm-hmm.
a trouble,
For the young people, we are talking about a technology where you look inside the amplifier and it was tube, like bulbs, if you want to use that reference. And when you turn that on, the longer it stayed on, the more powerful the strength of the amp became, and you can hear it through the gigantic speakers that was attached. And so the wire reverb and the horn, the literal horns, that them call them bullhorn type of, it has to be heard to be appreciated.
Yeah, because from Jamaica, you'd have that thing that them call steel horn in America.
Yeah, steel.
We used to use a horn, but all the man they never use a big one like that. No, they used to get the smaller horn where someone get, you see, like when you go up on the subway.
Right. They're announcing horns.
Yeah, right. Now, Stagger was the man responsible now for start build a whole heap of amplifier like a make Scatterlight sound.
Mm-hmm. Scatterlight being a sound system in New York.
Yeah, him also build a sound named Accuphase. Sir Tommy saying because Sir Tommy buy out when Scatterlight give Sir Tommy buy Scatterlight's amp and Stagger build a next piece and take it to another level. Some use a DJ as Sir Tommy sound too. Yeah, man, can't leave out Sir Tommy, man. Yo, there ain't no sound in America where me started as a DJ. No care whatever I say. Jawara, Sons Jr., Sir Tommy, we can go Jalife, Chain, with that theme sound to African Love.
I was just about to say, if I say African Love, you say?
What you mean? Now the Bronx, man, with Claude, the teacher, and Mikey, man. Me DJ Third World Sound, saying, brother.
If I say Don't Beat the Ruler, you say?
Oh, Tony Screw?
Yeah, your ties, because the years I've known Tony Screw, I've never heard him say a negative thing about it.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, I know. Tony Screw is a man of respect to the fullness, but I don't like when some people I get interview and them change up the thing and try to go around me. Okay. I know, I'm me saying, I make them from the Gil Bailey saying, I'm me from WHBI. Those days, the Riverside Drive up there in Manhattan.
Right, the first really late night, 3 o'clock in the morning reggae show, half hour, 1 hour, I think, Gil Bailey,
back in the days. Alright, there's so much great people saying there was Mr. Magic. who was there, who was the top man who started out playing hip hop after Cool Earth and them bust the thing. See? Mr. Magic was there. There was Clive Hudson. See? There was there was another brother called hold on there. You have Clive Hudson, you have Edna Sivrite as a woman, Vanny McGraw the dead. You'd have Junior B. It's so much people from that station because that was a station that reggae start getting a little exposure. But the man them over there were long time, can't leave them out. The great Carl Anthony, who used to also depend
the American station. Go ahead. Repeat.
Yeah, and also did depend WLIB.
WLIB, there you go.
Yeah, which was won by Percy Sutton.
Right, and his family.
And all of that.
Yeah.
And also Jeff Barnes.
Of course.
A great man. Now, remember, Gil Bailey and Ken Williams used to did it and him start with a rival. But Ken Williams, I say, him are the president, him are the prime minister of reggae. And Gil Bailey, I say, yo, I'm the president of reggae. Because it's America. See? Now, Gil Bailey used to keep a dancer place called Peppers Place.
Gil Bailey had a record shop, I think, Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn.
Yeah, man. When Gil Bailey down on Nostrand Avenue, so down in a Newkirk, so.
The junction, them call the area.
Because remember, Gil Bailey used to be in the Bronx before he come to Brooklyn. See, have him record shop. See, and then he moved to Brooklyn. See, in those times, me and the man, I pay Mikey JARRETT a year for Gil Bailey. See?
Actually, you were very influential in bringing, if memory serves me right, Mr. Bailey, to the people.
Of course, because
in the street.
I was the one when all the artists come from Jamaica. I used to carry them down there so I could get the interview with the artists.
All right. I'd say, okay, Gil Bailey, Ken Williams, Clinton Lindsay, Lloyd Barnes. Let's talk about your...
Oh,
Bulwaki.
All right, you see him have sound before down the Bulwaki sound. See, you'd have a next sound called Tress and Soul Seekers in the Bronx. See, you'd have Upsetters with Estidem. See, you'd also have a little youth in the Bronx with name Tipper2 and Mikey them. See, you'd have only a sound long before when Dougie Spear them come with Burning Spear sound and all of that. We talk way before the place start get enough. Because back in the days when we come here, when enough people don't realize, coming to America, brethren, most West Indian or Jamaicans used to go to England.
Yeah,
you understand?
That was a place of first choice back in the 40s, 50s, so forth.
Right.
Well, let's talk about the sound called Small Axe. How did that play into your story?
Small Axe. I mean, them, it turn into
eventually Kenyatta Third World.
Yeah, with Vincent seeing the selector world. See him pitch up this up on the wall, rest in peace. Saying, I'm me the DJ from in I'm house. Saying, and when bully them, not about no more. Saying, and me was a man who carry everybody go 90s,
Okay.
Cause me I go 90s before all the attack. Cause when me I go 90s, those days, it was resident turf and there was a bunch of, they would call it these skinheads from those times.
Yeah.
So we go there and we put up the buckle. We put up the fight as like a youth. But yeah.
Okay.
See, now, me's a man, because the government, them a lock me up from me a youth, Me I go to jail from 73, A different Jamaican, with the Puerto Rican, And the boy jump in a bus and left me, And me alone, 12 man, and hold the boy, round him neck with my ratchet, See? Yeah.
So you talk about tough times and you defend the grounds.
Yeah, hear me? Me go to jail, See? 74, And him keep me, See, those days when you go to jail, you have to be 21 to be an adult. It's not like now. See, the first Jamaican that I defend, that guy run left me and tell a bunch of lies on me. But thank God that case was dismissed. So the next one, when again I was victim, I roll with the one of friend them, and you don't have no weapon for you, but your brethren, we are walk with, them have sitting, and him a run, I run to catch him up, and when them hold him, the police them influence him to tell lies from me.
Them figure.
Since you attack, saying, so me end up go to jail, saying, so me in there, I go through the juvenile part from the Rikers Island, and when me turn 21, them transfer me to the big man facility. Now, when I was in there with my locks, talking of which, the prosecution in America, the guy wanted to trim me. And I say, yeah, you can't trim me, you know, because me I wait for see the judge. Me no day upon no sentence yet. So they want to trim you to give you ID. I say, nah, you can't trim me. So again, I start put up resistance, saying, I'll deal with them case that me end up a lock up all in the day. Saying, so me have a brother named Fredman, saying, him, I did a dreadlocks, and him carry him go to the Supreme Court. And when a second Rasta get organization in America, in the church system, for them respect 12 tribe, Baba, Naya being all of that, and a way fight for that.
Let's one more time give that man's name and...
I can only give you his first name, not his last name. His name was Fred.
Fred.
Yeah.
How did you come across Fred?
Now Fred, a brethren from just come America.
Okay.
Me my father and him brother.
What did Fred become, a lawyer? How did his influence?
No, man. Irregular. You see, when man a youth in the streets, road youth, and when them lock you up, and you're in there, saying you start go at the law library. Back in those days, the only place a Rasta could have meet, the two people was 7-day Adventists who have their clouds in the system, and 5% Muslim.
The 5%ers.
Yeah. Now, a lot of the man them who did have locks and go to jail, them start cut off them locks and becomes 5% Muslim. Saying some man, because remember, you know, Rasta boy I get fight, you know. Them start brand them for all type of things as the Rasta with the big tampon head with him thing in him back pocket and always have a gun. And in those days, when them hold you with a gun, it's not like now, them carry the gun and they would test it. And if there is no, if ever commit any crime or not like that, you'd go. See, now, me was charged, you know, for attempt possession of a weapon, you know, when me never have, you know. See?
Because of your companion position.
Yeah, because he was going in and out of jail, and him was my, what you call that? I don't remember the name of them, when them put you as. But give thanks that when we go to jail, some good American, you in a jail.
Okay.
And I said, yo, I hear me, yo, son, your homie is singing like a bird, so be careful. So them separate the case. Saying, me have a legally lawyer case. Saying, and before 2 money, never did it. They make me play guilty, you know, to attempt weapon, you know. Saying, when me never have it, okay. Saying, so, to me lock up a jail so long, and my father come bail me, my mother warn me, and say, yo, don't go back to jail, you know, because we don't have the money for jail, you know. Saying, my father is a man who did a hustle, I trim people, and I do him I do, but him also used to play him look a number. And him winning money, and him come put up the bail money from a common road. Never forget that. Saying, yeah, come me turn, January was my birthday, saying so me turn 21, and by January, February, in those time, it was the president day for common road. But me did it before that, as a youth, from when they hold me in October, November, December, so you know, say, you're in the system from one place to another.
So all the American holidays pass you locked up?
Yeah.
Major ones, at least?
Yeah, because me end up a place called Austin, New York, where them called Sing Sing.
Sing Sing.
Saying, and I guess so, saying, me get bail out from, because my father no come now, come visit me, but my mother come look for me one time. And say, you hear me, me not coming back. So I come on road.
Freedom. Now you're free from this New York penal system, so to speak. Where did that lead you musically? Let's say that. Where did that lead you? How did that influence your
well, you see, I guess I know, me go take up the music now professionally.
How so?
Yeah, because you see, when you dip on probation, you have to go work. So me did a work, saying,
true.
Yeah, me I work a Lafayette display with a metal. Through that now, me have to I deal with the music. I'm glad to leave the road youth style and I deal with the music.
When you say you deal with the music, at what point in your career, what kind of musically things were you doing? Who were you working with at the time?
I start work a record for people, saying professionally, the Bulwaki. Winston Jones is a man where carry me around and show me, saying record for the JARRETT, saying Then me I go back and forth to Jamaica.
Hold on.
A DJ.
Let's give Winston Jones some history. Who is he?
Winston Jones is a great artist that in the business that they don't give him any props.
Vocalist, of course.
Yeah, he's one of the first Jamaican who is singing country and western. He was also responsible for third world music coming to America, which had changed the Superpower record. Me and him. Because me used to drive the van for Count Shelley, Barrett them.
The producer.
Yes, saying, because in my early days, I was going all over with Wacky. We bust the thing. We got Chicago. I made that. Saying, you understand what I'm saying? And remember, you know, when Sadat, just take it there. When that song becomes a big hit for your life, what that me say them kill off Sadat? Hurt me so badly, me really have to chat. It was on the plot. Lord of God, that song becomes the hit. So in a damn time there.
What year was that when you released it?
You talk about 1980, 81. See me?
Henceforth your name Sadat, Mikey Sadat Jarrett. For a
yeah, alright. We work with all the power producers after, but early days, going back and forth to Jamaica, I got record a Joe Gibbs studio for Dillinger. Dillinger is Lester Bullock, who was superstar. Where did have a big song called I Got Cocaine Running Around My Brain.
CD 200 also.
Yeah, those days we was going to places where we were performing, saying like my father's place in Roslyn, New York. We was performing at Club The Grill, Ken Williams place down here on 2nd Avenue.
Lower Manor.
Yes. Saying then Ken Williams move it and we go about my brother.
Yeah.
Saying and in those times too, we roll with artists like Prince Muhammad, who's known now as George Nooks. Saying the man will sing Someone Love You Honey with him and JC Lodge, that be the first big Jamaican record where cause a problem when them take Charlie Pride thing and never give him no credit. And him come down and
big problem for Joe Gibbs. Actually, kind of probably ruined his business.
Yes. Saying, but me is a youth where me da go to Jamaica go DJ back and forth.
Let's talk about that. I want to talk about that specifically, returning to Jamaica. Your return also brought you to one of the icon legend in the business, Coxon. Sir Coxon. Family to you. In what way?
Yeah, Sir Coxon now. I never record for him in Jamaica. I record for him in New York.
Yeah.
When Lone Ranger came here.
Mm-hmm.
because his wife is Nama Jarrett, rest in peace. So me go around there because me have a song called Get Your Green Card.
Big tune.
Yes. Long time ago we lived beyond the Caribbean. Most man smuggle on ship to England. Never know much about Uncle Sam. But as we trod along, we realize some of man no vehicles for illegal alien. So, what up you want because you get your green card? Big tune for me.
Big tune.
I also did a combination with me and Lone Ranger called Bangarang, saying, but it never did really get no, but the green card was a song, saying, no, back and forth, saying.
So your trip to Jamaica for the first time, what was it like? Give me a brief history of...
You're listening to the Reggae Review with Chris Rich.
You saw me come here 1970.
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
Yeah.
Me go back to Jamaica 1972.
So 2 years later you return as an entertainer or just as a visitor?
Just a visit, brother.
So when did you go to Jamaica to do recordings and entertainment work?
Well, that was later on because those are the time when Trenchtown get separated when them a lick down the place and it a change with Get Serious.
Political ism and schism and...
Alright, you know what it is. You know that.
The reason I asked you because going to Jamaica for many New York-based artists was normally them go lay tracks or go do a collaboration and so forth. Did that happen for you?
You know, sir, I go down the record for Dillinger.
Okay.
First, a Joe Gibbs studio, because I live on retirement crescent with my little brother.
Right.
I call him, but I'm a brethren.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Alex Prendergast. Now, when we record for Dillinger on the Freedom Blues rhythm, saying George Nooks had sing, because I remember, George Nooks did I go back and forth to Jamaica, and him at the big sing DJ as Prince Mohammed,
Right.
and Dillinger was a superstar where I bust the place before Evil Rockers movie. Saying, yeah, but you see, Dillinger saying, when the voice tune on the rhythm, him look for me and say, yeah, see the 2-track here, go back to America and put out this. So I come up, saying, I'm start my Bunny label, record label, What's Up Doc. I put out the first tune car. O'Neal Nanko was the man who designed my label.
Why you choose that name?
Why am I choose that name?
Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, because my name JARRETT, saying, I love carrot.
All right.
Then,
So you burn the label, you had it designed, burn it, and then you
yeah, have the
went
Bugs
about
Bunny, have the
distributing.
carrot turned upside down,
Yeah.
like Mike.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. When that come out and some more song, people tell me to be careful because Warner Brothers own that logo and I can have a problem. I fly back down to Jamaica, go lick Rhythm 1982. I got Channel 1 studio. I go back to Jamaica, King, saying, I'm going to lick Pocho. I'm going to lick the rhythm with Delroy Wilson. How can I love? How can I love someone when you are here? How? Big tune. So I lick back the rhythm. The drummer was Arsmouth, Ranchy, and so much other man with dead.
Name brand musicians.
Yeah, some of the musicians, I remember some of the names, but them time there, Ranchy and them man there was a man and Arsmouth play drum. And I lick back our next rhythm saying where I come with becomes our original rhythm to how we change it and play it. Saying when I do a song called Young African Starvations for the Africans, saying come back America, come put. While me there, before I come lick the rhythm, my wife sent me a telegram, so my mother dead. She have a heart attack.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh. I have the hardest time you could imagine.
How we are talking about? When you bring me love and happiness all the while. You have me a smile every time I think about you. Oh gosh. You make me smile every time I think about you.
You're listening to the Reggae Review with Chris Rich.
So me have to fly back as me just go, and I do some work, The one of the first artists when me record a Jamaica on the rhythm was a youth named Triller. And I me write my lyrics, cause that it be laugher. Too much racket, why you them a jiff the money from your pocket. Bicycle, around like a sprocket. See, yeah, because in them time there, when you send down your barrel, customer go on a little way of it, So I write the tune, see? And then I do my song down there called Starvation for the Africans. When Ethiopia did I go through a face of starvation. See? So I come back and decide, say, never start do my own thing. I go over Philip Smart studio.
Radio personality, producer.
Yeah, great one.
The late great.
And me was the youth them one named Tom and Jerry, Kevin Batchelor and Jerry Johnson. And me put them on the rhythm. Then I go for Ski and Success. Kind of record for July.
Another singer.
Yeah. Plus, Dillinger give me another rhythm saying what me have. And my record Skian, but when him sing the song, him change your mind. But him hear my lyrics, I'm going to talk about him write song, him going to write a thing called Young Africans. Okay? That was the song for it.
Right.
Then me have him for the next rhythm called Circle them, mostly popsicle. See? Yeah. Talk about show me no business, me have to have handgun. And when they bust that thief, them run. See? So, that two tune when I have, me give your life, tune them, show him on my brethren, and him like go back and forth to England, and him carry the tune them go to England, go put it out, seeing, and my brethren love him, so, hey.
Say no more. I hear you. Listen, you spoke a few about people absorbing your ideas and making it in your own. let's talk about Capleton, Half Pint, Mr. Landlord, and 84 Rhythm. How did you influence Capleton's?
All right, let me give
Mr.
you
Landlord.
that history, right? I was the man behind the scene, you know. I work with Channel 1, Jojo Ikim, you know. So me did I tell him which artist for the record.
Okay.
So, through, me used to link Lone Ranger Jamaica from back in the days. on the
Lone
phone.
Ranger, the DJ.
Yeah, him and Tony Virgo. I had told her. But we used to call him on Rankin Joe phone. Saying, cause me and Joe wasn't no brethren, but start talking for Ranger on the phone. Cause me did have the links. Now I go really go into all details.
Okay.
Saying,
Got you.
so when I mean tell Rankin Joe what to do, how him forget him visa and me go upset him at the airport. So back to then, and when him come in and just school, I them get out my brother off of the sound. Papa Mock. Anyway, back to this. We there and we have record. Me have Lone Ranger record for me. Me have Oriel Sunday a record for me. Me have Carlton Livingston a record for me. See, me have the whole of them.
Reggae Review with Chris Rich. Chris Rich.
Once again, we're talking to the icon of New York reggae music and globally influenced so many, Mikey Jarrett. Continue, sir.
Things start opening up, you know. Saying, I mean, have a vehicle. Because I have my original Jamaican woman with me, you know. I go for her, you know. Now I live, you know. That's why I say, I now leave my yardie. I go for my yardie. I love my yardie. I mean, I care. Saying,
You shouldn't have a shame about that.
saying, now, I'm going to tell you what happened. My old Nova was a car. When you drive it, you can the whole in the bottom of the car, down there so the chassis, down there so a rat note, you know. So, I may teach Rankin Joe for drive. Me teach Carlton Livingston for drive. And I can go on and on, saying, now get back to you with the Capleton here. Can't get wet. 84, the rhythm, all right. Now, I'm going to tell you, you asked me about the Half Pint, and I'm going to tell you how that come back.
Hold on. Continue about 84, the song 84, because that was one of your earliest hits. 1984, as they call it, 84.
Yeah,
How
right.
did that come about, and how did it
Let me tell you how that come
influence
back.
the Capleton situation?
Jojo Ikim give me a cut at the answer rhythm. The turn me loose where Al Campbell Depan. Me and Sassafras drive go Long Island City where Jojo did have
Sassafras, the
impressive.
DJ.
Yeah,
The DJ.
the man responsible for the Arsman connection. Where you say DJ, Scorpio, were responsible for General Trees and all of them there. Actually turned out, come call ourselves small also, man.
Okay, yeah. He created a lot of horses
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah, and a big song where everybody knew him for called Poco Jump. Anyway, so when I get that rhythm, I have Sidney Mills. Sidney Mills, who I discover from back in the days, down at Bergen, saying 1065. I'm just taking you through the stages.
I got you. I'm listening.
He played the keyboard because it was a 2-track rhythm, so we overdub thing in it. See? And I went to a studio called Sound Lab Studio, saying in Brooklyn, saying near Coney Island, saying down the south. So I put out the record, right? So when I put out the record, first I gave it to Digital English, him and Lizzie, for put out on their label called Ultrasonic label. So that song take off for the whole week. In no time, a man sell a 1,400 copy. Saying 1,400 copy in those time where vinyl is concerned, 12-inch was a whole lot, right? Capleton coming to America for the first time, Rob John, rest in peace, I bring him come to go perform in a Biltmore ballroom. See? So when we go around there, I see him doing that walk with him boss, we play the sound called African Star. See? I give them the 12-inch because I give to them for play upon the sound of Jamaica. See? So the song said, 84, 84, I can't take no more. Come America, come on a tour. Lay down on my back, you hear me a snore. Woman sell her body, them call her a war. See? So much homeless people live out the door, play into the rich to help out the poor.
84, 84, and we can't take no more. 84, 84, and we can't take no more. A woman sell her body, them a call her a whore. But me is a you come to settle the score. Me come a foreign land, yes, me come pan a door. Me lay down for me back, Lord, you hear me a snore.
Tune in to the Reggae Review with Chris Rich. Chris Rich.
Keep it and take me things, got Jamaica. I make the man them lick it, slide them, fame. After me left from Jamaica, come a foreign pan tour. Seeking for sure. Answer to Jah when him a knock on the door. Go back down a yard, you say, pan hill Scott Boer. All booger man them a come up on tour.
So he was influenced by the style, not the lyrics.
I mean, I'm gonna make some tape.
What I hear you say. Okay. So how did you deal with that? You felt that you were slighted by the DJ. Did you approach the producer, the artist?
Brother, yeah, hear me. I get so much rub, saying that me love the brother.
Okay.
Because when him do it for Signet label, saying, and a man up there getting the deal, saying, me not even call female, saying, I him get the deal, and them did sample back Russell Summons with Slick with me.
So you watched as your baby become a full-grown giant for somebody else. You also, in some earlier interview, I heard you mentioned Mr. Landlord by Half Pint. Talk about
now, you have a brethren when him did, our brethren of Park Heights record. Some of the record for him, saying, my record Crazy Landlord for him. And me also record the next one called Removal Man. Saying, pan, but I'm going to tell you, they'll give that 45 to a brethren for put out of Jamaica.
Which one of the 45? Removal or which one?
Crazy Landlord, saying, live America in a tenement, saying, feeling a leak. So much things we can't talk about, but we make the tune. Saying, it put out of Jamaica, the better sell how much? 7-inch. Saying, the man them take the things, all of a sudden me start here. Ease up, Mr. Landlord, can't take it. Saying, me no bother fight Half Pint car. I'm a brethren. I love him. Saying,
you step back on 2 occasions and allowed your baby to become a giant for somebody else.
Never tell you the next one, rob me too.
The Mayor's.
Little John.
John McMorris, the singer.
Yeah, I have a song pan they keep that tum 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 tum. That song, right? So I have a song called Admire Me, the girls are admire me. Check for me, the girls are check for me. Hear one of them now? The girls JARRETT Mikey. Hear the other through him look sexy. Through the pants for me wear it to every duty. Shirt for me wear it silky. Shoes when me wear it a kick me kill me.
Oh minivan, some of them are divorced from them husband. I tell them up daddy in a style and fashion because admire me, the girls are admire me. Check for me, the girls are check.
So little John come up, cause Sir Tommy in the monks, right? Me give him the 12-inch record and they have a sound called Romantic Sound.
You gave Sir Tommy your song to play?
No, I gave little John my record.
Oh, you give him?
I give him for go play upon the sound.
Yeah.
And him go to Jamaica and him take my things and record it over. No credit. You know what I'm saying? Kick out your foot and show your clocks dirty. So then and that the trash and red because admire me and them admire me. Admire my things.
So another one of your baby get taken as per you.
Yeah.
So all the recording you are doing, tell me about another one of your baby, 14 Carat. Am I right? That's the name of the label.
Yeah man. And 14 Carat label Little John getting up.
Okay.
Because me a produce saying a whole heap of artists on the label. Again, me have a girl named Sherry Boot and she sing on the rhythm, sing I do the song called Each Night Before You Go to Bed, My Baby.
Classic R&B.
Yeah, see? And the next side was the song The Admire Me. See? Me also record people like Orius Andy, cause they like to give me a rhythm. They deck in the arena rhythm. I'm record him, do Sweet Pea. See? Me also just like to give me the do.
Tune in to the Reggae Review with Chris Rich.
We are talking to the indomitable Mikey Jarrett, Mack Daddy Jarrett, Sadat Jarrett. We are talking about his 14 karat label and the songs that he recorded. Continue where you left off, Mikey.
Okay, I was telling you about Jalife give me the rhythm, the see? So I record other people on that rhythm. Did I tell you? I told you about Orion Sandy first, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this next rhythm now, I also record Bobby Culture, the late great Bobby Culture, and also record Lee Van Cliff, not here anymore, rest in peace. And the trio will have a song on it called Big Repast, right? Now, when we have the song and I talk about the artistry since Mali, 2 man dead, so I'm about to release that one.
Still unreleased.
Still unreleased.
Very interesting.
The 14 karat label now, me have whole heap of rhythm. Me record people like Sata George, have you seen her? The youth there sound good, seeing. Me have him for me thing. Me have a song called Vice Verse.
The girls them a look man for you, that a true. The girls them a look man for you. Hey, what this, what that, what this, what that, what this, what that, what that. Sit down, the girls.
Saying some woman just a look man for you. Vice verse, and me a DJ animal.
Watch the woman them a fight over men. Watch the woman them a fight over men. Watch the way how them gala. The 2 of them are back for weapon. Ready figure.
Me a Patrick Andy a sing for me. So much me have him pan Stagalag pan that I do Dallas time now. You know see? And him a sing oh what to eat under the poor man feet.
What a heat under the poor man feet. What a heat. What joy. What a heat under the poor man feet. What a heat. What joy.
Saying
Mikey, as social media now reigns, can your fans or admirers or record seekers find most of these songs on social media? I know you did album and we're not touched down on the albums that you did because I'm about to ask you about, since you're mentioning names, let's talk about the fame names that you worked with or influenced. Let's start with Sister Carol.
okay, I was the one who discovered Sister Carol.
How so?
Yeah, because
I know she used to live in Brooklyn. So.
yeah, our first son father bring her to me, a brethren of mine, and I know, call him Lacrosse.
Okay.
So him say, yo, big man I can DJ, you know, she bad enough. I say, alright. So before me carry her go into life, I say, come, me carry her go a dance out of Long Island. Sons Junior play a place called Dugout. Saying, I'll introduce her upon the mic to the crowd. Yeah.
How was the feedback?
That was good because Sons Junior was the big sound while run them place there, out there. And me carry up on the sound of DJ. So when she DJ and me hear her, she sound good because her influence that make her DJ, she should study Brigadier Jerry style.
True.
See?
So you helped to break that career. Did you record her on 14?
No, she never do no record for me.
No,
Let me tell you, I take her to Channel 1, Jojo, and Ulick Avenue. I say, yo, Jojo, I have a DJ, and Jojo said, me not have no time right now with she. So,
just like that.
yeah, some Jalife, the dance studio, I record around Albany and Midwood, around a Frana studio.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how me did record on the answer rhythm, the Sadat.
Mm-hmm.
So me carry her and say, yo, Jalife, so me have a sister in there now. But I like to give her a break, you know. She can DJ. And Jalife said, alright. And then after that, Jalife start record that. See?
So
And
Mikey, very important that you did that for her, and hopefully she'll never forget that. But your influence in New York at the time had the ups and downs, the sense of either they like you or they dislike you. I won't say hate, because you were very vocal in your assessment of how New York artists was being treated. Being that I work with, you know who I work with at the time when I was in the studio. You were very influenced in bringing artists into the country, and you were very vocal on here and off here too to him FM and other radio that you were being given respect in the way that you and other New York artists were. So you were like the leader, the voice of New York artists. So when you went to Channel 1 and you were told that, isn't that another form of disrespect from producers?
No, I don't mean, him never, yo.
Because you have bring the artist to him, and him basically brush you off.
Big artist yet, brother.
No, it no matter. You are Mikey Jarrett and you are recommending someone.
Yeah, but...
And imagine, this was a baby artist.
Hold on. Let's get this.
Let's clear it up.
You see this man, me not bash it. Because him is good. Him pick, choose and refuse.
Yeah.
Because I gave him some big artists that he make money from.
All
the
right.
name one in Jamaica.
All right.
Like King Yellowman.
Mm-hmm.
And me make him make King Yellowman.
All right. I say that by saying this. You know, me not take nothing from him. But again, I know I'm saying that you had to climb a steep mountain with many people in the industry. Like you have always have to prove yourself over and over before 92 came around.
Yeah,
So,
okay, all right.
In saying that, let's go to the next artist of influence, Shaggy. Talk about Shaggy.
You see that youth there, I'm going to keep it real. It's a very forgetful youth. When I get no props because I make him reach when there.
How so?
See?
Explain that.
All right, now, remember in the dinner the Marines, seeing, and him the down south, wherever he was, and whenever time come to New York, seeing, me was the man where have a thing called the limousine, the stretch, a pickup, seeing, and me carry them go to Albany, seeing.
Where is Albany? Albany, the dance hall or the town?
The capital of New York State.
Upstate.
Yeah, because I was performing those places.
Okay, so he rode along or...
Yeah, man, he never did. But you see what happened to the youth there? And don't remember the people them because, remember, you know, I'm the man where tell him to deal with Robert Livingston. Because Robert Livingston wanted to manage me, but I said, because him and Super Cat and Cat and my brethren, them have a difference, saying I would not get involved. Because me put a record for Robert Livingston, a song called Staggerly, and the other side was Herald. My song on the Tanya label. Sometimes the Robert just come by.
You bought Shaggy to
go
him.
back to Shaggy.
Yeah, Shaggy.
Shaggy is a most ungrateful youth.
Forgetful or ungrateful? Which one?
In both forgetful and him ungrateful. Him do some good things, you know. But
Obviously.
when him go to Jamaica after him make him name boy, saying, and him in our camp, saying, remember, you know, I read Fox, saying, screech it down, saying, remember, you know, him start record for people like Barry, him a record for Living Room, where him and Raven, saying, I do some things, and then go a done one, but when him record over Philip Smart, the big up, saying, game, the local combination. You see when Sting have the camp with Badger Dread, Red Fox, Scratch Down, saying, Shaggy come in after and vice South Carolina, right?
With Sting.
Yes, which Sting did a work locally with Signet.
Right.
Saying Sting was a producer behind it. Saying, and what happened, me look on him and tell him, say, yo, you see Robert, any man deal with him I go reach far. Saying, and him run behind Robert. Saying, in the early days.
Hold on. Put a pin in that. You were moving with him. Why didn't you record him on Carrot?
Brother,
Or did you?
I did not record him on a Carrot.
Why not?
I did not record it. I am not gonna lie.
Okay.
I don't tell lie on things and I don't fabricate. I know look my stripe off on a guy.
You shouldn't.
Saying, listen to me. Barry Living Room, my brethren. Saying, Sidney Mills, me discover him, my brethren. Alright? Shaggy also the record for Dan one. Saying, Mr. Moody. Now, Dan one again is another family connection because him wife, Miss Moody, Sonia, I'm a cousin also. Yeah, JARRETT connection. Sonia one, JARRETT, Dan one, JARRETT.
Your wings spread far, my brother. But continue.
Listen, Shaggy, now, when him last go up on the rhythm, you know, Badger Dread did have bedrock sensation and mash up the place, you know.
Big it.
That time then, you know, I'm near around the place, you know, with Mack Daddy, you know. See?
We are talking about 92, 93, them times. Cause Mack Daddy bought 92, if memory serves me right.
Yeah. Saying, cause Mack Daddy boss big 92, but it was recorded from earlier, from 90. Yo, me and Bobby Candles a real long time, you know, cause me make Bobby Candles.
Well, we are about to touch on that from Shaggy. I was going to mention.
All right.
But let's finish your thought on Shaggy and we move.
Yeah, go. So when I hook him up and him start over Phillips Smart, saying, remember, I know you came to work. I'm glad for know so boy. Him come get the big deal. Robert sign him, them go to England, him get the first £750,000 and Robert and him a share 50-50. Saying, anyway, I'm not going to get too much detail about him money because I don't care about that money.
That's for him to discuss at the interview.
Right. But the part that really make me feel bad is that after him gets big, Can used to reach out to me, saying, where see Fran, him get big and him start dump everybody and him move got Jamaica. Him not help nobody, boy.
Did you ask him for help? Ask him for help.